What's up, Jeff? Big surge, buddy. Get up the steps. Watch out, buddy. Wow, incredible. This house is taking a lot of water on the first level already.
This is a very dangerous storm. We are asking citizens to please heed a warning. Your time is running out.
Thousands of people are already in shelters across North and South Carolina.
My first thought was, Lord, don't let it flood, because I can't swim and I can't do anything but the flood. I would really panic.
And if you're thinking the storm's category means it's weakened, officials say, think again.
Just because the wind speeds came down, the intensity of this storm came down to a Cat 2, please do not let your guard down. The storm surge forecast associated with this storm has not changed. It has remained the same.
North Carolina also comes with some very serious specific concerns. The Brunswick nuclear power plant in North Carolina, only 4 miles from the ocean, shutting down production and erecting flood barriers today. It's one of 6 nuclear power sites that could be in or near the storm's path. Duke Energy and federal regulators say the plants are built to withstand major hurricanes.
I'm not worried about flooding here. They have plenty of pumps to get rid of the water that comes in.
Adding to that concern, thousands of dams in the region that could be inundated with the storm's heavy rain and surge. Some damage to these structures not out of the question.
Let me set the expectations. This is a very dangerous storm. We call them disasters because they break things.
Rain continues to come. We are just now, even as I'm talking to you, seeing the first real strong gusts of wind.
There, I think 7 or 8 feet, and it was still offshore. It is just showing a little bit of movement. Notice some of those colder cloud tops now right on the Crystal Coast. Those folks there, again, have just been getting hammered. This is a midnight advisory update from the Hurricane Center. Every hour we get a new fixed position because we got it's close to the radar site, so it's close enough that we can get an hourly exact position. 45 miles to the south-southwest of Morehead City. Winds at 90, and again, that forecast track onshore, and then a little bit of little dip to the southwest. There are some models that take it farther south, almost to Charleston at about 40 miles an hour. Morehead City radar shows a very well-defined eye there, although it has weakened, but it's still easy to see the eye there. And around in here, where you see that heavier rain, that's where the winds are steady at probably 90 miles an hour, and that's going to make its way westward and probably get into parts of Onslow County, New Hanover County, Brunswick County beaches potentially in the coming hours, as it is moving slowly to the west at about 6 miles an hour. From the center there, just off the coast, about 44 miles there from the coast of just southeast of Jacksonville. The storm surge again has been really bad. This is a forecast again for Wrightsville Beach of 7 feet potentially, but you get up into the sounds here as you get towards Havelock and into the areas up towards New Bern. Look at that storm surge. Earlier, report of a 10-foot storm surge, and that's been the case there. There have been numerous water rescues, all sorts of issues with the storm surge along the coast and even into parts of the Crystal Coast as well. That storm surge has been a problem, and that may happen again with another tide of high cycle or a high tide cycle coming up later tomorrow. There you see around New Bern where that red is. That's where again we had that problem with the water rescues earlier. Talking to the mayor of New Bern, and the storm surge again even on the Outer Banks, not so much on the beach side but into the sounds. These are current wind gusts, 26 miles per hour at RDU. Not bad, but getting 45 now, Rocky Mount Wilson Airport, so those winds are picking up. And here's what's happening with Florence. What happened before? It was zooming along pretty good pace, high pressure, it was going around that, but the high moved away, the steering currents basically collapsed, what's guiding it along, so now it's just wobbling around.